It's now time for Did You Know for Friday, June 13th, 2025. Now, for this Did You Know, I'm going to share some strange mail and postal service facts with you. First one is the ban on mailing children. Yeah, I said that correctly. The ban on mailing children. Now, hear me out. On June 13th, 1920, the U.S. Post Office Department officially ruled that children could not be sent through parcel post. Now, before the ruling, there were rare cases when families mailed children to relatives. Now, they were usually accompanied by a postal carrier, taking advantage of low parcel rates. Very interesting on that one. Well, here's some other strange items that were sent through the mail. First, a bank building. Yes, I said that correctly. A bank building. Well, in 1916, a businessman in Utah mailed 80,000 bricks to construct a bank. Now, due to a loophole in postal regulations, it was cheaper than using freight services. Interesting. Well, here's another one, molasses. In the 1920s, some businesses shipped barrels of molasses through the post. Another one is a full suit of armor. An antique suit of armor was once shipped internationally, piece by piece, through standard mail. I guess one thing I would like to know is how much it costs to send it piece by piece, and what it was. It like I guess it was a full suit of armor, but because it says that. But it's just like, when was this done? Was it what year was this done, and how much did it cost? That's kind of something I would like to know. But next one, in California, some growers used parcel post to ship sacks of pistachios directly to customers. So instead of doing freight service, they just sent them directly through parcel post. Well, this last one, which is even done today, the USPS allows certain types of live plants, seedlings, and small trees to be shipped through the mail. Now, I can understand seedlings because they're usually really small. Live plants and small trees, I'm trying to figure out how exactly that would be done. But I guess, heck, if they could ship children a long time ago, who knows what the post office can do. But I don't know if I would really want to get that delivery. If you live in one of those developments that I hope they would drop it off at your front door, because there's some of those places, like our mailboxes are all together. So like with that size, depending on what size the plant or the tree is, I'm hoping they're leaving it on our front porch and not in the mailbox. But anyways, here's some other fascinating postal facts. The first regularly scheduled airmail service in the U.S. began in 1918, flying between New York and Washington, D.C. Now, the USPS operates a special department to handle undelivered mail without return addresses, and they call it the Mail Recovery Center. Okay, next one, the largest rural mail delivery route is over 190 miles long, and it's located in Mangum, Oklahoma. Now, the most isolated U.S. post office is at Supe, Arizona, if I said the city right, inside the Grand Canyon, where mail is delivered by mule. That's a different thing instead of but I can understand if you're going inside the Grand Canyon, most stuff gets traveled by mule within there, so that makes sense. Now, the postal model, if you ever have heard the postal model, the familiar phrase, neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. Now, that's not an official USPS motto, but is inscribed on New York City's General Post Office. Next one, introduced in 1963, zip codes, which stands for Zone Improvement Plan, helped automate and speed up mail sorting and delivery nationwide. And thank God for that, because if they were still doing it today, our mail would take forever to get to places sometimes, if you think about it, because people always say how slow, the post office is. Well, think if they didn't have zip codes. Makes sense. Lastly, the USPS processes and delivers over 425 million pieces of mail every single day. That's crazy. I mean, going back to having no zip codes, we have many zip codes, and they process and deliver over 425 million pieces of mail every single day. That is crazy. But anyway, that's Did You Know for Friday, June 13, 2025. Like and comment on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and connect with me on social media. But until next time, this is B-Dub, signing off from the Dub Zone.